Ladies and gentlemen, it is your mate Narlin here, and we're doing another Skull and Bones video. This one's going to be a little bit of a supplementary video today. I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I had about 4 or 5 of you overnight, just on the back end of my frigate initial video that I did. And obviously I had a lot of views off that, so I was really pleased to see a lot of comments, a lot of questions, and really grateful for my new subscribers. So look, if you are coming across this video for the first time, I do have about 10 Skull and Bones videos there, so please go ahead and watch those, and if you like my videos, please like them and subscribe to the page. So today I'm just doing a little bit of a supplementary video. I am going to go into a bit more depth about what is new in season 2. But first of all, because everyone is talking about this frigate, I thought I would go to
So, Captain,
the shipwright
what will it be? You
and
want
let's have a
your
look.
bigger or you want more guns?
I love it when they talk to us about all this stuff. So let's have a look at the frigate, as my controller has a little bit of an issue. So the new frigate is a tank, and we haven't had a huge amount. I think there's 3 other tanks there in the game so far. Obviously a lot of people deal with, or a lot of people use DPS, something that is heavy on the guns, DPS, or
I miss the
healers.
smell of
We do have
gunpowder.
quite a few people who are running around in barks and doing a lot of healing, which is great to see. The tank is more of a ship that can take a lot of hits and can it's got a lot of firepower. So this is the first large ship that we've had in Skull and Bones in a year and a half. So obviously everyone is keen as beans to get this ship, and I have seen a few people actually already running around in the frigate. So there has been some people who have been going really hard to get all the smugglers points that they need to get the frigate. Now obviously I do not have this yet. I did do that video on the frigate, which was a Blackwood mission, and we will talk about that in a second. But if you want to have a look here, this gives you a bit of a synopsis on what the frigate is and different perks that it has. So massive amount of hull health, which is really important, and lots of gun ports, which is huge. You can have a look at the base stats there. So it's base level 5 to start with. The trimming speed at 16 knots is really cool. So
Is
it
that
does.
Stephen Carpenter
It is
coming over here?
comparable to, say, the
Probably
schooner, for
wants me to
example.
smell some wood he brought.
The other cool thing is that it's got the broadsides under one loadout here. So that's a little bit new in season 2, and we've got the bow, stern, and auxiliary guns again, and furniture slots of 5 there to start with. So no real changes there in that respect. Now,
Enjoy the breeze. Stick around, let's show
everyone
you
was
around.
asking me, did I already have the frigate? Now, I did not already have the frigate, but if you come to Blackwood, there is a mission that you can do straight away after the new update, from Blackwood. So you just come over to Blackwood here, talk to him, and there is a mission down here that you can do. Now, that mission is a one-off, and basically what it does, I'll show you on the map here. It takes you all the way over here, where you pick up the frigate, and you can sail the frigate through this area here out to about out to here to Il Michael. Michelle or Michael, whatever you want to call it. So the mission is very limited. You have the frigate from this point here through to this point here, and you can take out ships in the meantime. So if you are doing this mission, spend as much time as you want with that frigate, to maximize the time you've got it, because I went and completed the mission probably quicker than I wanted to, so I couldn't have a real good play around with the actual ship itself. But what you do get from that mission is you actually complete quite a few smugglers points, and as you can see I've got 7 so far. You need 45 to get the blueprint for the frigate. Now there has been some changes in season 2. You can see that the layout of the smugglers pass is a little bit different. You can see the upgrades that you get there. There is the frigate at 45, so that's when you get the blueprint. Also, you've got these additional rewards here that you can use smugglers points for. This is after you get to 90, effectively, or your overflow you can use for these boxes. Just have a look at the challenges. So you've still got your challenges, and they've changed this to tiers. So what I would assume happens here is that once you complete one tier, you go on to the next tier. Obviously, this is the best way to get your smugglers points as quick as possible, is to focus on these challenges. So you can see I've got one hostile takeover, that'll give me 500 points. That's a nice little boost. Do 10 plunders. That's our weekly. Our seasonal ones, I've already done 4 of these, which is how I got so many smugglers points to start with. So you can see that that is probably the best way to get points as quick as you possibly can. That's another thing, the Thunder Dragon Cannon, that is actually attached to the frigate to start with. So spend a bit of time so you can get those 2,000 smugglers points. As you can see, I didn't quite get there, so that's 2,000 points I'm missing out on at the moment. Piece of 8 is another one. We can get 2,000 points. So I highly recommend you do these challenges so you can get those smugglers points, so you can get the frigate as soon as possible. There is these Wicked Harvest upgrades. It's also part of the new update and part of the new menu, and then there's some information here as well. So how to earn your smugglers marks, smugglers marks, using them, and your rewards. Okay. Obviously you've got your leaderboards over here. That hasn't really changed a lot. And the other thing as well is that we still have all our manufactories from last season. So you can see I've got all mine here. That's good because I can build on those and obviously earn pieces of 8. I would recommend, if you don't have a lot of manufactories, start working on your hostile takeovers. The hostile takeovers under the new update seem to have stretched the time frame out. If you look in the bottom left corner there, you can see that it's another 16.5 minutes before the next hostile takeover. You'll also notice a few changes to the hostile takeovers. You see that this one here is white. It used to be red for a PvP, and you can see these ones here. So there are some active hostile takeovers here at the moment that you can see on the smugglers, on the Helm Empire. Okay, so that is one thing I recommend you do. Now we're just going to go for a little sail because I do want to show you some things here as well. Obviously I'm still on my schooner because I haven't got the blueprint yet for the frigate. So there has been a few little changes. You will notice a few menu changes. When you fast travel, it comes up with a message to say you're fast traveling. You'll also notice a few graphical changes here. You can see there's a lot of debris. So that's debris from ships. So that's something new that has come in with the latest update for Season 2. At this stage we still do not have the third party or third person combat, so that's the sword fighting. That will be coming out later from what I understand, but you can see there's a lot of debris that is floating around. That's something new. The other thing as well is that you do get these things called gusts of wind, which increase your speed exponentially. So if you're looking at the mini map there, you can see the wind direction coming in from the southeast direction, and that's pretty normal. But what you will find is that you will get these wind gusts, and there will be a message that comes up that says you're in a high wind zone or something along those lines. And when you get that message, what will happen is you do get gusts, and that will increase the speed of your ship. And yesterday I had my schooner up to 20 knots going through those wind gusts. So that is something that you will notice with Season 2. That is one of the new updates. The other thing that I noticed yesterday, and I've never noticed it before, but if you have a look here, you can actually see the shadow of my ship in the water. So you can see my shadow there. That is something new, another graphic update for Season 2. So that is another thing that I have noticed with Season 2. You do get that shadow now. Now it is nighttime at the moment, is it? No, it's daytime. It's just coming into the morning now. and you can see that that shadow is moving around as well. So that's a nice little feature, nice little touch to show you that yeah, that they've been working on some more graphic details. The other thing you will notice, and we'll just get ourselves into a battle here. So you can see this level 12 ship in front of us. Now, I'm going to rack him up. Now, you can see that question mark, or you can see those different things within the box. So you can see the piercing. So that's a status indicator that's now changed. You can see question marks on those ships over there. Those are ships that are might engage with us, but you can see those status effects in the square there, which is a new part of the latest update. So that's something new that you will notice as I destroy that ship. And you can see these guys here, the question mark bar has filled up, so now they are going to engage me. You can see the question marks on those other ships, and you can see the exclamation marks in red on these ships here, which means that they are going to engage me. So we are going to run away because we're not here to engage in ships at the moment. So those are some of the things that I've noticed with the new update with Skull and Bones Year 2, Season 2. Now all of these are really nice upgrades, and I am enjoying, like you can even see there's sort of changes to the clouds. So there has been a whole bunch of graphical updates with this as well. I am very, very keen to get my frigate because I really want to do some frigate videos for you guys. Now that will be coming because I need to spend some time grinding out my smuggler's points to get that frigate, so I will be doing that over the next few days to try and get that as quick as possible so I can get a new video out to you guys as soon as I can. Now there is new missions, as you can expect as well, and there is new mega forts to take out. So one of the main ones I've had a bit of a play around last night was one. I'll show you this. We'll get into port and I will actually physically show you where this is located on the map as we go into Taluk Panjara. Alright, so the new mega fort is down here, and everyone has been grinding this out. So you start the call to arms by using square on your PlayStation controller. Obviously this is different for Xbox, and basically it'll put you in a new server with 16 odd ships, and you will assault this mega fort. I will do a separate video on this. So Wolvenhole, let's call it that, mega fort Wolvenhole. So I will do a separate video on assaulting this mega fort. It is a lot of fun, guys. There is you can basically circle the thing, and there is also bosses and ships that you need to take out as well. So watch out for that video. That'll be coming out over the next couple of days, and I'm really looking forward to bringing that one to you. So that is one of the other parts of the update. The other thing as well is that there is these factions. Obviously you've got the DMC, you've got the various factions within Skull and Bones that have been around since day dot. Now what will be happening, and I haven't read up on this fully, look, I don't pertain to be an expert on these things. I just like to bring you guys videos and hopefully you enjoy them. But there is this new thing where if you bring your hostility levels up on, say, the DMC, there will be a boss, effectively a boss or a commodore or a captain that will come along, and you will need to take that captain out. So you'll have the option to take out captains. Effectively what happens is that once you get your hostility up with that particular faction, a captain will come along, and that'll be a big boss fight that you can take out. So that is again another cool feature of the latest update. So you've got all your usual convoy fights that you can do. and your boss fights. As you can see, there's a Lepest boss fight going on down here at the moment, and we can go and join that, which is again very cool. So there is a lot to take away from this latest update, and I will be bringing some more information to you as soon as possible. Really, I just wanted to do this video because I did have, I think last time I checked, over 1,000 views on my frigate video and a whole bunch of new subscribers. So I'm really, really grateful for those of you who watched the video, for those of you who commented on the video as well. I have been working my way through the comments. So this one is really just a bit of a supplementary video just to sort of show you some of the my first impressions of season 2 and some of the things that I found in the update. I will be doing some more videos over the next couple of days, so if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I am really trying to build up the channel so I can bring you some videos. My production quality is pretty basic, I realise that, but over time I will be downloading these videos and making them a little bit prettier. But at the moment, it is just a case of trying to bring you content as quick as I am able. So hopefully you've enjoyed this one. We'll see you on the flip side. Until next time, guys, this is Narlin. Cheers.